Well, hi there. Warm welcome. You're watching Explosive Exclusive with me, Meghna Deka. Well, just before the Ram Mandir consecration ceremony, Rahul Gandhi will be embarking on the Bharat Jodo Nyay Yatra, which is going to start on the 14th of January. Now, this second yatra will be starting from Imphal in Manipur and will be ending all the way across in the west in Mumbai. It is all set to traverse a strategic route, symbolizing unity and justice. But let's also explain to you what is going to be the larger nuances of this. Let's tell you all about the Bharat Jodo Yatra in a graphic representation, which will show you exactly where he's going to be starting and ending. He's going to start right here in Imphal, then traverse all across 10 different states, and he's going to end in Mumbai. So let's tell you, it is going to be a total of 66 days that Rahul Gandhi will be carrying out this yatra. It is going to be traversing across 15 different states that you can see in the map there. The total number of districts that he is going to be crossing across is 110. But ahead of the 2024 elections, it's important for us to know what really are the places and the Lok Sabha seats which he is going to be crossing. He is going to be crossing about 100 different Lok Sabha seats. Let's also tell you about the assembly seats. A total of 337 assembly seats are going to be crossed by Rahul Gandhi as he embarks upon this yatra. A total distance of 6,713 kilometers is what he's going to be covering right through. Let's also get you a quick lowdown of what really has been planned so far, at least. Well, it is going to be crossing across Uttar Pradesh, and this is the interesting part. The fact that he is going to be crossing across the Uttar Pradesh, and that is going to be the focus ahead of the 2024 Lok Sabha polls, which is going to be the very populous state of Uttar Pradesh. Here, Rahul Gandhi will be walking a total of 1,074 kilometers, yet he is not going to be going towards Ayodhya, which is surprising because at the end of it, remember, the entire world is going to be descending on Ayodhya on the 22nd of January. However, Rahul Gandhi will be giving that a miss. For 11 days, he is going to be traversing across Uttar Pradesh, yet he won't go to Ayodhya. Also, he is going to be crossing across 20 different districts of Uttar Pradesh. Remember, the maximum amount of time that he's going to be spending in any state is going to be Uttar Pradesh, yet he is not going to be going to Ayodhya. So let's tell you what really this means. Let's decode Rahul Gandhi's yatra for you and tell you where exactly he is going to go and how many days is he going to spend in all of these. Well, we have a graphical representation for you. In Uttar Pradesh, as I was telling you, he's going to spend the maximum amount of time, which is 1,074 kilometers that he is going to cross in 11 days. In Assam, he is going to be covering a distance of 833 kilometers, and this is going to last for 8 days. Across Jharkhand, 804 kilometers across 8 days again. Madhya Pradesh is going to be spending considerable time here as well at 696. One of the states that Congress, of course, has lost to the BJP this time around in a huge sweep by a resurgent Shivraj Singh Chauhan government to have made that kind of a comeback. Of course, now they have a new chief minister. This is going to be across 7 different days. In Chhattisgarh, 536 kilometers are going to be traversing around, another state that the Congress has lost in this assembly polls across 5 days. In Maharashtra, another state that the Congress is no longer in power in, 479 kilometers across 5 whole days. So the focus on Uttar Pradesh is something that the BJP has been slamming the Congress for. They say that Uttar Pradesh is the biggest challenge for the Congress, but mere rebranding of Rahul Gandhi cannot save the Congress. In fact, the BJP president himself goes to the extent of saying that it is not Bharat Jodo, but Bharat Todo Yatra. In fact, there are those from the BJP who are also saying it's not just Bharat Jodo, but also Muslim Jodo, just like the formula that they had used in Telangana to come to power, in Karnataka to come to power, that they are hoping they can replicate this Muslim support and the appeasement in the state of Uttar Pradesh as per the BJP. Listen in.
भारत को तोड़ने में तुमने कोई कसर छोड़ी नहीं, अब भारत को जोड़ने की यात्रा में तुम चले हो। आप बताओ, धारा 370 भारत को कमजोर करता था कि नहीं करता था? करता था कि नहीं करता था? मोदी जी ने धारा 370 हटा दी कि नहीं हटा दी? और कांग्रेस ने उसका विरोध किया कि नहीं किया? किया कि नहीं किया? ये जोड़ने चले।
Fact of the matter is, the use of a word like Nyay or a branding exercise does not have real impact. What matters is your intent to serve the people, as Prime Minister Modi's government has been doing with its agenda of Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, Sabka Vishwas, Sabka Prayas since 2014. And in Uttar Pradesh, the Congress party has been rejected by the people for decades. Clearly. So Mr. Rahul Gandhi, whether he wants to walk, sit in a car, travel through Uttar Pradesh, any other part, as a citizen of India, he's entitled to. Travel abroad, he's entitled to, as he normally does. The fact of the matter is, a political agenda has to be based on intent and the ability to translate it into work, which the Congress party hasn't done, and therefore the people of India have been rejecting it since 2014 consistently.
However, the Congress and its allies are very hopeful that this ambitious yatra will be uniting the nation and benefiting the Congress. The India allies also lash out at the BJP for calling the yatra Bharat Todo. In fact, saying that it is inclusive and uniting. Listen in.
It is the largest state in the country, maybe not geographically, but the largest population is there, the largest number of seats are there. The 80 Lok Sabha seats from there. There are more than 20 crore people residing in Uttar Pradesh. So obviously, more time will be given.
Well, let me go across to our panelists. Joining us today on the show, Charu Pragya, spokesperson with the BJP, Roahan Mitra, a political analyst. I'm going to come to you, Roahan Mitra, because this is coming in from an India alliance, which is quite interesting. They are the ones who have spent a considerable amount of time slandering, as many call it, Sanatan, saying that Ram has been hijacked, that Ram has been turned into a poll agent, and many such things, calling Ram someone that Mahatma Gandhi himself had hailed and spoke about. The Raghupati Raghav Raja Ram of Mahatma Gandhi was also dismissed as a symbol of Hindutva by the same alliance partner. Today they are saying, the BJP, that it is not Bharat Jodo but Bharat Todo. Do they have good reason for that?
Good evening to everyone and who's watching the show. Meghna, what is the question? I mean, I'm not understanding the question. You're comparing
the Bharat Jodo Nyay Yatra to Ram Sanatan Dharma. I don't get it. I don't understand.
Then let me explain it to you.
Please.
As per the BJP, they are saying that hurting anyone, being secular does not mean hurting anyone. But if you really want to take everyone together, will you not take the 80%, even more than that, of the Hindus together? If they are getting hurt by the statements coming in from your leaders, then are you excluding the Hindus? They have made a very specific charge of appeasement. Okay. Does that explain the question?
All right. Let me answer a couple of things here. You said that the Congress won Telangana and Karnataka by doing Muslim appeasement. Congress won 140 odd seats in Karnataka. Does those 140 odd seats can be won only because of Muslim appeasement? The Congress won 65 seats in Telangana. Can that be won only by Muslim appeasement? Let me put it there also. The AIMM, which is not a partner of the Congress, they won a significant number of seats in Telangana, and they were partnering with the BRS. So this whole thing about the Congress has to depend on the Muslim votes to win is just an argument's sake which the BJP uses in its politics. I have already told.
Well, there seems to be a bit of a problem then. Charu, I'm going to come across to you. Essentially, what Rohan's saying is that this is just a convenient argument for the BJP to dismiss this uniting yatra by Rahul Gandhi as something which is appeasement. Why do you call it appeasement?
Rahul Gandhi is welcome to his marathons. He's welcome to his Discover India Yatra. Seems like he didn't see much of the country up till now. At least with this Bharat Jodo Yatra, he's seeing a little bit of the country. But most importantly, and when we look at it politically, the fact is that Rahul Gandhi, his party, Congress, and his alliance, India Alliance, have repeatedly only worked on dividing our country, whether it is in the name of religion, Sanatan versus everyone else, calling all sorts of names to Sanatan Dharma, to Hinduism, which I don't even want to repeat on your show, dividing India between North and South. You know what they did after getting those seats in Telangana that Rohan was just talking about? After winning Telangana, they started dividing India again in the name of North and South. The state of Uttar Pradesh, which has made prime ministers out of this family again and again, was put down terribly by Mr. Gandhi. He said people of the South are better. His newest chief minister in Telangana actually went down to comparing DNAs of people from the North versus the people from the South. That is the kind of language they use. That is the kind of narrative they follow. And kahan par ye Bharat jod rahe hain? These are not secular people, Meghna. These are what we call pseudo-seculars. In the name of minority appeasement, they pretend to be secular. Secular is what Modi ji is, because he truly believes and truly works on sabka saath, sabka vikas. Everybody is welcome. Nobody gets preferential treatment.
Within the Congress cadre, the Congress allies, that he should do that from the east to the west. And that is what has come here. So
If you're doing it from the east to the west, why not Arunachal Pradesh?
Okay.
If it's also east to the west, why is Ayodhya not part of it? The whole world is descending on Ayodhya. Rahul Gandhi is going to be giving that a miss. We'll discuss that. We'll discuss that on the other side. But do stay on with us. There's a reaction which is coming in from the Congress party. The Congress is, of course, heavily banking on Rahul Gandhi's Nyay Yatra. They are saying that Yatra is going to be protecting the constitution. This is why.
This Yatra is to save the constitution. Modi ji says that there are only 4 segments. First, he says, is youth. So what has he done for youth? Has he given jobs to the youth? Agnivir Yojana he has brought. Is that good for the youth? Then he says poor people. For people, how costly is the dal? How costly is the oil? Then he talks about women. How the women wrestlers are moving around, they are returning the Padma Bhushan. He only speaks Modi and Rahul ji's fight for their cause.
So I'm going to come across to you, Charu Pragya. You would like to rebut what Rohan Mitra is saying. He said it's uniting. However, interestingly, Ayodhya has been given a miss in this yatra. He's going to spend the maximum amount of days in Uttar Pradesh.
Absolutely. Even Arunachal Pradesh is being given a miss. So please don't call this yatra starting from the east of the country because you missed Arunachal Pradesh. Maybe because Mr. Gandhi signed some kind of an agreement, MOU with the Chinese Sarkar. I don't know about that. And Ayodhya, you are still putting down Bhagwan Shri Ram. You're still doing your best to divide in the name of religion. This is what divisive politics is. And as for those who are saying that this yatra is to save the constitution, Meghna, these are the very same people who cannot respect the constitution of India. They cannot respect the constitution of India. They are the ones who stand with those who are entering parliament through illegal means. They are the ones who stand with those
A quick correction, however, Rahul Gandhi will be going to Itanagar. He'll be there for one day. He will be staying there in Itanagar for one day. So one quick correction. But Rohan Mitra, I'm going to come to you. The larger point which was being made, 11 days he is going to spend in Uttar Pradesh. The longest he is going to spend in any state. The longest he is going to be traversing again around any state. Yet not going to Ayodhya when literally the entire world is descending on Ayodhya.
Let me answer this. Can I answer this? You know when this yatra is planned, there's a tour route which is planned as well. You know, this whole yatra, last time as well, when Mr. Gandhi was traveling from north to south, south to north, there were a lot of places where the yatra was stopped. You think the yatra would be allowed into Ayodhya? No, the whole plan.
So you were worried that yatra would not be allowed. Did you ask for permission?
Isn't that presumptuous? Did you even try? You could have made a media drama if you were not allowed into Ayodhya. They would have 100% created a media drama. How do you know that you would not be allowed?
Rohan Mitra, did Congress seek permission? Maybe they did. Maybe they did, Charu Pragya. So let's give him the benefit of doubt. Maybe Congress sought permission. Did they, Rohan Mitra?
No, they didn't.
This is what I'm trying to make. See, the point is when you're shouting over each other, none of us can make up.
No, let's not shout over each other. Let's not shout over each other. Charu Pragya, let Rohan Mitra answer. He said they wouldn't be given the permission. Maybe they did apply for a permission, Rohan.
Absolutely. This is my point. The Congress is already on a UP Jodo Yatra. We have been stopped about entering Ayodhya for the local unit. So Rahul ji has not been allowed to enter Ayodhya with the permission at stake. So why are you?
When was he not permitted to?
No, he didn't apply.
Okay.
He didn't
Charu
apply.
Pragya, quickly.
He absolutely did. He absolutely did.
Rahul,
may I speak?
Rahul Gandhi not permitted to even go to Ayodhya. Charu Pragya, please answer that.
Absolutely, completely false information. This is factually incorrect. The Gandhis or anybody from the Congress did not apply for the Yatra to pass through Ayodhya. In fact, they washed their hands off it so they can continue. They can continue to degrade Ayodhya and criticize every single thing.
Sonia
And
Gandhi
that's
is
a
going
fact.
to be there on the
That's a fact.
22nd of January in
We'll see.
Ayodhya.
We'll see if she's there. We'll see if she's there. Because you are the people who talk about bad Hindus.
Well, interestingly, so far we don't have a confirmation if Sonia Gandhi is going to be there. There has been a lot of word that there may be representatives. We are still awaiting for an official confirmation on that. Unfortunately, we're running out of time. Thank you so much, Charu Pragya, Rohan Mitra, for joining us here on the show. With that, a short break.